Like this whole college cheating scandal, I don't understand.
Why not?
Because these are the richest people, the 1%, right? And they have afforded their children the ability to go to the finest schools with caring teachers and abundant resources, right?
Well, they're cheating their way in.
That's right. But I'm talking about private schools. I'm talking about the schools that prepare the prep classes that they take.
Mm-hmm.
They went to fine schools with
absolutely.
caring teachers and abundant resources.
Right.
I've given you. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, but you want the knife and the fork too. Now, if I've given you that kind of leg up, and you can't pass the test that gets you into college, you're fucking dumb. You're dumb. And what you want to do is take a dumb person and put them in a position. You ever work with somebody or seen somebody and go, how did that motherfucker get that job? That's how. That's how. That's how. Because to me, like as a parent, and I'm a parent, I save money for my kids' school, and I knew my kids' strengths and weaknesses, and I wasn't gonna obfuscate. Like some of my kids, I save for money for college. Some I save for bail. I'm not getting ready to waste my money on your ass. You better get familiar with this broom. But I think that there is. What does it say about a parent that he wants his child to be their? They want their child to be their idea successful and go to these institutions, knowing they're not ready for them, but knowing they can shoehorn them in. And then those people go through life thinking that they really accomplished something, and they didn't. And they make decisions that they're not qualified to. That's why you have the Congress and the Senate. It's a population of people like that.
Right. I mean, I went to UC Berkeley, but I got in legally. My parents couldn't afford to donate shit.
So you had to actually. You have that.
I actually had to, take AP classes,
right,
and get
learn
high SAT scores, and actually get in properly. And I mean, I could tell you that going to a top school like that, if you don't really have the intelligence to really take advantage of it, it's kind of a waste of everybody's time.
Right, but they get to. My daughter went to Smith and USC, and the one thing I harped on about her on is to work hard. If I would have been in a position where I could just pay her, bribe somebody, what story does it tell? I just think we have this whole idea of what these things mean. So, like, if you're an employer and you see somebody that has a degree from Harvard and see somebody that has a degree from Howard, you would, according to society, you'd be more inclined to believe that the Harvard degree was more valuable. But what if that guy was legacy then?
Right, but the Howard degree matters a lot also.
That's right.
As an employer, we've hired people, from Howard.
But traditionally, they tell you got to go here and get this from them, and this doesn't mean as much. What if this guy that went to Howard worked much harder than this guy that went to Harvard? So now we're all of a sudden they've set the whole idea of merit on his ear because they've lied and cheated and bullshitted to get it to where they got.
Well, Dr. Dre made an Instagram post saying how his daughter got into USC.
You goddamn right.
Without breaking the law. And then people brought up
fuck him.
He gave $70 million to that school.
That's right.
Previously.
You know what? Here's the thing. If there's a difference between, and this is what people, they're comparing apples to oranges. There's a difference between somebody who endows a school and gives them a building, and somebody who lies and says that their kids are on a road team and make up scores and all that kind of shit.
Right.
Dr. Dre should, if you pay $70 million to an institution, every one of your kids should be able to go there. If you got doctor in front of your name, you should be able to walk on USC. I wish I would pay $70 million. Everybody I know should be
get in free.
Right. I'll pull a bus up in front of Inglewood and everybody going to USC. But that's different than somebody saying, my kids never been on the road team. My kids never went to class. My kids never won it. That's different. He didn't cheat. He did. If you put your name on a building, those kids supposed to be able to go there. That's the way that shit goes.
I mean, it's the way it does go. It's not the way it should be.
No.
It's not the way it should be.
Let me tell you something. I don't think rich people should be denied the shit that comes with having wealth. I just don't think they should be able to cheat to get it. I don't. Like Dr. Dre was a nigga from Compton that made it big. And he was able to send an institution $70 million. That dude is the quintessential American dream.
100%.
So he didn't do it like everybody else did. He's not like the fucking Rockefellers. He's a dude that earned his money beat by beat. And so if he does something, it really is a pity. Instead of comparing him to people that own Target and were wealthy their whole lives, you should be able to say he's an aspirational figure. And you got there right. If I give you $70 million and somebody say they know me, you better let them in.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Dre took down that Instagram post.
Why?
Because everyone's having a field day.
So what? The man worked hard. Yeah. His daughter got in. I don't get why people succumb to their idea. Like some people succumb to the public's or the loudest members of the public's idea of who they are. Like, you know who you are. You know what your motives were. Live with it.
Yeah.
You can survive Compton. You can survive Twitter.
Right.
I mean, that ain't that hard.